Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to film a really quick and hopefully informative video on what has helped me grow my hair out. I've mentioned before on my channel I've gone through a few issues with hair loss in regards to my overall health and then medication that I was taking due to the health condition that I have. So anyway, basically, just the short of it, because I don't feel like it'll take like 12 years if I get into the whole story. But basically, I was going through, I still have it, but an autoimmune disease, and it was causing my hair to fall out, which is kind of standard with autoimmune diseases. Basically, whenever, you know, something's wrong or you get sick, your body kind of goes into like survival mode. So it's going to, it's basically only going to kind of, I guess, send nutrients to the important things. So like your internal organs. So a lot of times that's when people can kind of tell that they're sick internally as things start to manifest physically. So one of mine was my hair texture change, and also I was losing a lot of hair. So fast forward to, you know, getting everything taken care of, blah, blah, blah. I had to get on medication. And one of the side effects of that was also temporary hair loss. Once you kind of stay on the medication for a while, as long as you don't like change the dosage, it will like even out. But anyway, point being, I've been through my fair share of kind of like battling with hair and texture change and all of that. So I just wanted to kind of get on here and just hopefully, you know, provide some encouragement for people. And I hope this is helpful and I hope you guys like it. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of run down the tips as they kind of come to me organically. I don't have anything written down because once you kind of get into a routine, you know what works. So one of the biggest things for me, and this is what I mentioned this in another video, was clarifying. I was having an issue retaining moisture, and I kept thinking like, oh, it's because I wash my hair too much. Like that's the issue. So I need to wash my hair less and I need to co-wash more. And for some people that might be the case, but for me that wasn't what I needed to be doing. What I needed to be doing was clarifying. And what I do is I like to clarify once a month, and that just removes any product buildup, and it kind of just gets your hair nice and clean, and it makes it so that your hair is able to absorb any, you know, moisture that you're putting in for hair products. Because if your hair has buildup, no matter how many moisturizing oils or how many great leave-ins you use or how many awesome products you use, it's never going to penetrate your hair shaft. It's just, in essence, sitting on top of the hair. And the only thing worse than dry hair is dry hair that is weighed down by heavy products, because it's just making your hair weak and it's just going to break off and you're just not going to be able to retain that moisture. So that is something that was y'all, sometimes I don't know what I be talking, like I know what I'm supposed to be saying in my head, but like just gibberish comes out. So anyway, another tip that I would say is, and I feel like this is, a lot of people don't really think about how important this is, but get into a routine. You have to have a routine. Be consistent with what you're doing. If you just kind of wash your hair whenever and you don't pay attention to your hair's needs and you know what your hair is responding well to, you're never gonna know what, you know, your hair is responding well to. So you're not going to be able to give it what it's needing and what's working for you. So make sure, you know, you stay consistent. What I like to do is I clarify once a month, and then between that time I wash my hair once a week. Some people swear by co-washing, but I wash my hair once a week with like a milder or gentler shampoo. Usually if I'm using an actual shampoo with Shea Moisture, but if I feel like I don't need that type of cleanse, like a heavier cleanse. I don't want to say heavy because Shea Moisture shampoos are pretty mild, but if I need a cleanse that's a little bit lighter, I use a co-wash. And for me, I found that my hair responds better to things that are formulated as co-washes. Some people can use like any old shampoo, any conditioner as a co-wash. I can't do that, except there is one, and it's the oh my gosh, Suave Rosemary Mint conditioner. That stuff is an amazing co-wash. So if you're looking for a co-wash that's budget friendly, go get that. But yeah, no, other than that, I have to use something that is like, it actually says it's a co-wash, like the Carol's Daughter Hair Milk co-wash. I swear by that stuff. Like Amazing Slip, amazing detangling agent. I just love this stuff, and it leaves my hair nice and moisturized. So yeah, make sure, like I said, you're being consistent and you're sticking to a routine. And for me, I don't have to do this anymore because I kind of got my routine down packed and memorized. But if you're having an issue keeping up with when you're supposed to wash, write it down, put it in a journal. I just recently fell in love with writing things down and journaling. If you guys have not watched At Home with Nikki's YouTube page, just prepare for your life to be changed. First of all, go find her, At Home with Nikki, and just watch your life get organized. Just from watching her videos, like, that woman has changed my life. Like, it is ridiculous, but I'm serious. I'm not even being facetious. Like, no joke. Like, I've never seen like a more organized person in my life, and her videos are so like therapeutic and relaxing. But I digress. But yeah, write it down so that you can keep track of what you're doing until you get a routine that's, you know, second nature to you. Next, I would say, do not be afraid of trimming your hair. If you are, which I can understand, if you feel like you might cut too much or you don't know how much to cut, go see a trusted stylist. Don't do your research online before you just go to somebody and they just hack all your hair off because they don't know what they're doing. But I've never had a stylist cut my hair. You know what? That is a lie. I actually did. It was at an Ulta salon. I was like 14 and she cut way too much of my hair. I was not happy with it. I asked for her to like kind of cut it like right here. I wanted like a straight, like all around blunt cut. And it was like right here. And then it was like layers in the front. And I'm like, girl, what? I said blunt. Like I don't want, straight is the only angle I wanted. But she did what she wanted to do. So after that, I don't trust anyone to cut my hair but myself or my mother, because my mom's cutting skills is on point. So yeah, find someone who you trust and you know, who can tell you exactly what you need as far as a trim. And don't trim just because like people say you should trim this often. Look at your hair. See when it needs to be trimmed. Some people can go 6 months without trimming. Some people need a trim every 3 months like clockwork. Don't, you know, if your hair doesn't need to be cut, don't cut it. And if you still feel uncomfortable with like going long periods of time without cutting your hair, 1/8 of an inch is plenty of hair to be cutting. And look at a ruler so you can see how much 1/8 of an inch is, because it's like that much. It's not a lot at all. So, okay. Another tip would be to drink lots and lots of water. I know that sounds so generic and a ton of people say it, but everyone's saying it because it's true. I just love water. I love swimming in water. I love drinking water. I just love taking showers. I love the rain. I love water. Water is your best friend. Please make sure you are ingesting enough water. I would say start off with about half of your body weight and then work your way up from there. For a while, you're gonna like be peeing all the time, just so you know. But once your bladder and body kind of get used to your consumption, it'll even out. You won't be running to the bathroom like every hour on the hour. But that is like the most important thing. Like, I mean, if you don't take anything else away from this video, just drink more water. And it's just great for your overall health. And another thing, people always ask me like, oh my gosh, you have nice skin. How do you get your skin so clear? Thank you. That is so sweet. But it really has to do with how much water I. Next one would be to always detangle as gently as possible, but detangle thoroughly. For a while, I was only finger detangling. And again, while this works for some people, solely finger detangling does not work for me. That's just not my preference. I like for my hair to be thoroughly detangled. Now, sometimes I will start off finger detangling if my hair is super knotty, but with a good routine and a consistent routine, you shouldn't really face like ridiculously knotty hair, to be completely honest with you, because if your hair is moisturized and you're taking care of it, you're not going to run into just like ridiculous monster tangles. And because I'm consistent with how I treat my hair and how I handle it, I can detangle with a comb and it not take a long time. But I like to thoroughly detangle every time I detangle my hair, because if I don't, that's just leaving knots that are able to tie in with other knots and just more and more knots. So I detangle every time I wash my hair. So I detangle my hair once a week, and I go through and I, you know, do it with a comb, and, you know, I start at the bottom and work my way up. But I might do a video on how to detangle, because the method I use is a little bit different than some people. I know a lot of people say start from the ends and then work your way up to the roots, and I kind of do that but kind of don't. The way I detangle, it gets me through my hair like that. So I don't know, comment below if you guys want a video on how to detangle hair, and I'll be more than happy to show you how I do it. So the next one would be leave your hair alone. You don't need to style it multiple times a week. I do my hair once at the most. And when I say most, I mean absolute most, twice a week. My hair is never getting done more than twice a week. If I just feel like whatever style I have is just unbearable, I'm going to put it in a bun and leave it like that for the remainder of the week. Just keep your hands out of your hair, whether it's, you know, a wash and go, whether it's a twist out, whatever it is. Once you do your hair, leave it alone. If you have to keep retwisting your twist outs every day, find a new method. Maybe try a braid out instead. Find new products that provide better holds, because the more manipulation that you are inflicting upon your hair strands, the weaker that they become and the more that they're going to break, and obviously the less length you're able to retain. So I know hands and hair syndrome is sometimes addictive, but try and just leave your hair alone. And playing into that is protective style it. I have a couple of videos on here with protective styles. I wear my hair, it's either in a wash and go, in a twist out, or in a protective style. And you can do short-term protective styles, you can do long-term ones. I have a video on here with Senegalese twist. I have a video on like a messy bun that I leave in my hair for a few days. I wear turbans a lot. I wear them all the time. I actually have another video I want to do on another way I do my turban for the winter time. But yeah, you know, try and protect your hair, especially in the winter. The air is cold, it's harsh, it's drying. It's just not that friendly to your hair as far as, you know, making sure your hair is, you know, maintaining moisture. Now your curls are going to be cute. They're going to be nice and crisp in the cold weather, but too much exposure to the elements is going to leave your hair looking dull, lackluster. It's not going to have any shine or anything like that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I didn't want to like go super in detail because I feel like you don't need, like, it's not rocket science. I feel like just the most important thing is to be consistent. And another thing I did want to say is if you're trying new products, try and only rotate maybe 1 or 2 new products into your routine at a time. That way you can see and pinpoint what's working for your hair and what's not. Because if you just kind of do an entire overhaul of the products that you're using and your hair either starts doing really well or starts doing really bad, and you decide, oh, okay, all of those products didn't work. That may not be the truth. It might have only been 1 or 2 things in there, but because you changed everything out at once, you have no idea. So I think that's kind of all I wanted to get into today. If you like videos like this, kind of let me know. I don't know if I would have anything else to kind of follow this up with, but if you wanted me to, I could kind of delve down in a little bit deeper and you know, share a little bit more about my story with you guys. If it's helpful, just let me know. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys, you know, like I said, like the video. And I'm trying to think. Oh, just in case, I don't think I've ever showed the length of my hair on my channel. I actually just cut it like a month and a half ago, but it's boobie length. So it's right here. So yeah, but that's how long my hair is in my stretch state. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're at 500 subscribers. I'm so excited. No, really. I'm so excited. I can't believe I have 500 subscribers. That just makes me so happy. Just I love it. So that may not be a lot to some people, but I'm ecstatic. When I got my first subscriber, I was excited. When I got my first 50, my first 100, now I'm at 500. That's just the bee's knees, you guys. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop rambling, but let me know if you guys are interested in more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. I already mentioned subscribe, so take care of that right here, right here. Go ahead and do that if you haven't already. If you have, thank you. And if you want to see any of my other videos, be sure. I'm probably have like one or two. No, I'm gonna have two. One up in here. Why am I doing it with, like, what am I doing? I'm gonna have one here and one here. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.